damn it, I pressed stop. If we look closely, you see that moving in and out? That's the hydraulic tensioner. Give it a... Oh, I can't quite turn it backwards enough with one hand. Now, but if we get down here, what if I go like that? Ooh, pretty. But still blurry. How does one do this? I'm afraid I don't think I can really show. Oh, you can see it move. Actually, you can see a fair bit of movement there. So what have I done there? Oh yeah, well, going backwards, so it's pushed it back in. Forward, backward, forward. How many millimetres of travel do you think that is? I would say it's probably about 6 or 7 mil. And the rest, probably close to 10. So that's why she rattles when she's cold. Well, actually when she's... Yeah, you can see down there. Yeah, that'd be about 7 or 8 mil. So, yeah, it's nearly out of adjustment. Well, it's just going to get progressively worse from here. And make heaps of noise. Let's get this camera set back up. Well, there we go. So I found two, that inlet valve was tight, and the back one for number 4 there was tight. So yeah, in a nutshell, let's see if we can zoom out again. Can't run this for too long without a rocker cover, because I ran it just long enough that the tensioner stopped making noise. I wanted to listen to this because I've done this to 12 thou, and the spec is 10. 10 for inlet, 12 for exhaust. But I don't mind if they're a little noisy. I haven't done that exhaust one. But you couldn't hear him anyway. Probably above the noise that everything else makes on this ute. Anyway, yeah, I ran it. And it filled all the way up level here. And I'm like trying to run around and turn it off. And it just turned it off as it just peeled over the corner. So I just managed to wipe it off, and the rest of it sunk back through the drain holes. So yeah, we'll give her a degrease and she'll be good. And I want to check this float level, because I honestly can't see it. And the thing is, this carby doesn't normally have a window on the front. This is a L20B front, off of an L20B carby. Obviously this is a Z24. It's a 24 carby, but it's got that window. I've changed that half there. So yeah, I might try and lower that too if I think it's a bit high. Because I parked this thing with the back uphill one day, and it gravitated all the fuel into here, and then it flooded, and it flooded internally, and then once it filled up number 1 and probably number 2 with fuel, it flooded externally, ran down the side of the engine, and I couldn't start it. It hydro-locked with petrol. I needed to change the starter motor anyway, so I was not caring if I'd got it a bit warm, so I'd cranked it, and then it went, and I cranked it a bit, just tried to give it a couple of gentle squeezes. Well, I'm not really going to bend too much with this. Anyway, as I let the key go, it must have found a pole on the distributor, and it goes choof. Well, it just went choof, and a big clunk, like a big detonation clunk, because obviously I don't know which one I got, but I got enough that it, obviously couldn't turn anywhere. So there's a big pre-ignition type rattly clunk without the engine actually turning anywhere. And after that, we only had 1 cylinder's worth of fuel, so it pumped out and turned out quite fine. Oil level was a little bit high, but that soon burnt out. And yeah, I probably wasted, I don't know, quarter of a tank of fuel. So yeah, I've never really parked it like that ever since. I've always parked it on level ground or put the front in the air if I have an area where it's unlevel, extremely unlevel. And it hasn't done it again, so yeah. But it is starting to burn oil. Yes, it's overdue for an oil change. But no, it's never burnt that much in a fortnight, so... Because I've burned about a litre of oil in this fortnight, so... It's a bit odd. Not sure how many Ks I do. Probably 600 Ks to work without any other driving. Maybe 700. It was nearly 100 Ks a day, there and back. No, not quite. It'd be 70. Anyway. Yeah, in a nutshell. So I'm contemplating about rebuilding another engine for it. Or maybe even this one, but probably just another one. And maybe getting rid of the single row cam chain and getting a dual row cam chain out of the earlier model. It's the same. They just use this because they're cheap. So yeah, because all the components fit from the 85 model. I mean, there's stacks of room. It's like almost like it. Funny that it's almost like it was built for a dual row chain, or a duplex chain as they call it. Funny that, because they used that right up until about 89 in everything. Stupid. So yeah. Oh, they still stretched anyway, but you know, a lot of that was dealership issues and stuff, not having the tensioners set right and things like that. But yeah, who's banging on my ute? That's a cat. So yep, time to put it back together, I think, and then suss into that. The bloody choke heater's not working either, so it comes off. It gets the bimetal strip must get hot somewhere. Heat from this manifold because it's a heated manifold, and then it comes off. But it's, yeah, pain in the ass. It's slow to come off. Runs too rich. That's enough yabbering on about this piece of junk. Well, shit. The thing paid itself off in the first 12 months I owned it. First 6 months that I owned it. This has pulled firewood and other stuff like no other. It's pulled 4 ton of short wheelbase Toyota out of Melbourne. 4 ton of shit on the back of it as well. Highly illegal, but I've done it. Too bad. Suck it. And yeah. Anyway, I don't know what else I can say. I'm out.